Okay, next thing I want to show you is how to do the same setup, but this time with the GUI. Now, I've seen this, I've shown you this in other demos, but this is my serial to USB connector with my special cable. That's the one you can see in the blog or on the front page. That's just simply plugged into the usual spot. Now, we've got the GUI program ready to go. All I have to do is power up. Alright, now we just run the executable. Select your COM port, in my case it's 3, and click on start. Now you'll notice these little dips and blips in it. That's because the baud rate of this particular KK board is not quite right. So first thing I'm going to do is do an auto tune. So we just stop this and click on KK. Just to calibrate the KK. Now you'll notice the GUI is now communicating at high speed with the little board there, flat out. So what we have to do is simply arm the copter in the correct mode. Now, hopefully I do this correctly. If you hold yaw and pitch left at the same time, the LED will flash and be done. Now, if we go back, switch off the KK, it's gone back to green, go start. We now have nice smooth data and no glitches. You only have to do that once. Once you've got it right, the setting will be saved in NeXtcopterPlus. Now, first thing we have to do is calibrate gyros, accelerometers, and sticks again. Once you've done that, you can click on read, and you can see in here all the values that are defaults. Now, you notice that the auto level has 50 and 30 for the P and I terms. That's fine. The important thing is that your I term is 0. Now, if it's not 0, let's just say it's 35. What first thing you have to do is click on it, drag it left until it's 0. Stop the trace, click on write, start the trace again, click on read, and it'll come back just to confirm that that value is now 0. Okay, so that's all the calibration done. Again, you only have to do that once. Now, if you've done it correctly, you'll see a little model here will follow the motions of your quadcopter pretty well, precisely. Then you're much ready to go. What you can also do if you want to experiment with auto level, you'll notice that by flicking my auto level switch here, I've got it on channel 5, you can see auto level switching on and off there in the middle. Now you can arm the copter while it's here. I'm just going to arm it. You can see the LED is on. The ESCs are still beeping because they haven't got any commands at all. But now if I advance the throttle, you can actually see the outputs moving. Now with auto level off, if I turn it say to the left, you see the left ones jump up to a pose, but they come back to 0. Now if I twist it to the right, you'll see the right ones pop up and then come down again. That's because it's just gyro controlled. Now if I just switch on auto level, you'll see what happens when I move it to the right. The right ones jump up and then they're replaced by the accelerometer ones. Now I'll go left, and that's the accelerometer trying to tell it to come back to level, which is here. That's a very easy way of making sure that your auto level is going to be working. And that's pretty much it. just disconnect, switch off, restart to go back to flying mode.